In 4 days, the people of Ondo will go to the polls to elect a leader.
The Independent National Electoral Commission says it has put in place a strategy to ensure free, fair and credible election, promising that the success recorded in the just concluded Ondo State governorship poll would be recorded in Ondo State. Our TVC News correspondent Ayodiji Moradio joins us now from the state capital. Thank you very much for joining us at this point. Now looking at the elections in Ondo State, what are the expectations of people? So talk to us about the plans for the elections.
Good morning, Lagos. Let me quickly tell you that the people of Ondo State are getting set for this election. 17 political parties will be slugging it out on Saturday. And I can tell you that we have alignment and realignment. Just yesterday, some political parties said they have adopted the candidate of the People's Democratic Party, but a political party said they are not part of the arrangement. And also, the Zenith Labour Party candidate wanted to campaign in Owo yesterday, but he has to suspend the campaign. But now I have two gentlemen with me from the two political parties that are contesting in Saturday's election. I have the Zenith Labour Party head of media. I have Mr. Eni Akinshola with me. Mr. Akinshola, your party couldn't campaign in Owo yesterday. Yeah. What went wrong?
We see a manifestation of our concerns about the level of intolerance, the level of insecurity, and it's also about our concern for the premium we place on the life of our members and indeed the people of Owo. We could have made the trip to Owo yesterday, but we never can tell what would have happened. Our members were harassed from night till morning. One of our women leaders had her shop attacked. The chairman of the local government party had his house invaded. In fact, he had prior information. I was just stepping out when some guys in a vehicle drove into the house and they were harassing everybody. But the security situation was not so conducive for it, and we felt that do not let us aggravate this. This is about people voting, and we are ready.
Okay, also I have Mr. Kalejaye. Alex Kalejaye is the publicity director of the All Progressive, publicity secretary rather, of the All Progressive Congress in Ondo State. You heard him. He said your party did not allow them to campaign in Owo. How far is this true?
It came to us in APC as a surprise. The APC does not have the capacity to stop any other political party from campaigning or canvassing for votes. To us, we see every other candidate, we see every other contender as partner in the democratic process. We feel we are all clamoring for the development of the state, to work for the people, for the people's well-being. Therefore, we don't think, it doesn't occur to us to intimidate or debar anybody or any political party from canvassing for votes or campaigning in any part of the state. So it came to us as a surprise. I think when you talk, what he's saying borders on security.
Mr. Alex, wait, let me put it straight to Mr. Eni Akinshola. Mr. Eni, how should your party members conduct themselves ahead of this election? What message do you have for them?
Our members have been conducting themselves the way we have always wanted them to conduct themselves. If you look at all the scenarios of violence, all the pockets of skirmishes recorded thus far, you have not seen a member being named as being the aggressors. In Idori, where Tayo Okafor was killed, it was a member that was killed. Rather than take the laws into our hand, our members went to town, protested peacefully, went to the police station, and for God's sake, days, weeks after, nothing has been done. A member could have taken it and said that if you don't unravel this murder, and the murderers that are known, that nothing will hold. But we said, look, let us allow peace to reign. And that's what we have been doing. We have not shifted from it. The fact still remains that in all the skirmishes, was it in Owo, when the PDP candidate was, and the APC people engaged in free-for-all, we were not there. So we have always comported ourselves. We only plead with the ruling party. And I say I deliberately choose the ruling party because the buck stops at the table of the governor. He's supposed to be the chief security officer. In his language, I've said, in his utterances, he has not carried himself with the high requirements of that office.
Okay, finally, before you go back to Lagos, PDP as any Labour party, they are accusing your party that you are the one promoting violence. Just in a nutshell, what message you have for your members?
APC is the party to be, so it's understandable when other political parties are all attacking us, even in their words. We have said repeatedly that we have no reason whatsoever to identify with anything capable of inflicting pains on the people of Ondo State. Our prayer, our desire is to ensure their well-being, and that we have been canvassing and promoting. We have repeatedly told our followers and those that have sympathies for APC that you don't get the votes of people by intimidating them, by cowing them, you know. But you get it by conversing, by explaining to them. When they understand what you have done and what you are capable of doing for them, if the mandate is renewed, they will vote for your party. Okay, so that is what we have to do. We don't need gun, we don't need cutlass to do this. So it is not true that we intimidate any political party. It is not in our camp.
Mr. Akinshola, we really appreciate you. But we will still continue with this discussion. But over to you in Lagos, Veronica.
Thank you, Ayodeji Morade, for bringing us details. There will definitely keep tabs on development in Akure.